This morning. Good morning. Good morning. What am I cooking this morning? Something my mama used to give me when I was a child. Spam. Spam. I should have showed you me shopping, right? The first time was a disaster. I went shopping and I had dropped my purse in the house. And I went to look for my purse. Look for my in my one of my cards to pay my bill. And I got to that register and I didn't have that other card. And it was 11 o'clock. And the stores was closing. Got to be. And the man was saying, well, uh, I decided it is 11 o'clock at night. I got all the groceries I wanted and needed, plenty of vegetables. I decided I was not going to stand at that register and sort through what I could and could not buy. And these people be here to 12 o'clock, 11:30, trying to help me get things together. It just won't go happen. So I went on and left. But then the next time when I got a chance to go to the store, because I couldn't go to the store I want to, yeah, it's still morning, even though I'm starting late. I could go to the store that I wanted to go to and go back to the store and get the things I brought. I thought I was just going to get meat and then go back to that store. But what happened was I was depending on a ride. And I said, let me get something to make sure I have something to eat in the morning, some grits or something. And I had to get everything there, but I was just going to get meats there. And, the meats were kind of, ooh, I put too much salt on water. The meats were kind of expensive, but not the meats, but the other stuff, the condiments and other things I had to get was kind of expensive. But spam is something we used to eat, and my mama used to buy it. Yeah, on the other store I had beef bacon, turkey bacon, and pork bacon. In this store I just had, they didn't have any beef bacon. I said, sometimes you got one chance to get what you want. And other time you got to get what you can get. Yeah, it was more expensive than the other store. It cost me. It would have been better had I just got everything at that store because it would have been I think I got $10 worth of non-food products. So I think that would have ran me about 170. So I'm gonna cook some spam today because it all came out to 180, right? I went to the other store, it came out to 200 and something. And I said, and I had less stuff. Less. I had less. I had more meats though. And I did get more meat products. But I need some vegetables in that refrigerator. I got I need some vegetables in that refrigerator. Good morning. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. It's a great morning. It's a great morning. It's a great morning. This is Jesus Christ, atmosphere, his earth, and we're still a part of heaven. Okay. I have some spam. Hawaii loves spam. I started to make a dinner with it, but I decided to go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna have some spam, some eggs. I'm gonna have some soda too. Oh man, $5. How much for a can of Spam? $5, between $5 and $6 for a can of Spam. Lord have mercy. I went to the store and somebody brought chitlins. So I said, well, what is it that I haven't cooked in a year? Pig feet. And I went there and I looked, pig feet was $8. Like a small pack of chicken wings. Do you not know that when I was young, the cheapest things to buy, my mama, was chicken neck, chicken back, chicken wings, and pig feet. Pig ear, pig ears, and pigtail. You don't have all of it in there no more. And hog chitlins. I wanted some hog chitlins, but I have clean hog chitlins, and when you clean them, it's not a residue on them. At least I don't remember a residue. Then when I saw that residue, and how you make grits. So I need a whole cup of water. So I'm going to start over. And a fourth of a cup of grits. And some salt. A pinch of salt. So let's start over. Yeah, because I'm going to have some salty grits. So I'm going to get a whole cup of water. Put this back over here. That's all the grits I need, because I probably eat the whole thing of grits. And I'm going to put a pinch of salt, a fourth of a tablespoon. A fourth of a teaspoon, I meant. A pinch, a fourth of a teaspoon. Alrighty now. And I'm going to put a fourth of a cup of grits. A fourth of a cup. Where's my fourth of a cup? Where is my measuring cups? Over there in the cabinet. Oh, Lord. Here's one set of my measuring cups. And one of my is a fourth of a cup. That would be this right here. A little bit under four. There you go. Put in water. Stir it up. And the grits are going to get bigger. I'm going to cook some turnip greens today. Yeah, or I might cook it tomorrow. I'm going to cook it today. Some turnip greens. I did want to cook some fish with it, but this is how I remember breakfast. My mama and my oldest sister and all of us get up in the morning, and my oldest sister cooked. My mama cooked sometimes. My oldest sister cooked. My mama worked a lot. And as you got older, each girl cooked in the house. So my oldest sister, my mama, and we had a can of Spam. And I'm going to cook something else for you to eat. Corned beef hash. You know how long it's been since I ate a can of Spam? I have not ate Spam since I was in Mama's house. Be honest with you. I was younger. I was all into buying healthier foods, and like I didn't have pig feet in my refrigerator. No. I didn't eat pig feet at all. until I got around my mama and other people cooked it. And I remember my sister had so much pig feet in her refrigerator. I used to tell her that was too much pig feet. It was too fat. And every time she cooked it, I was there. Not every time, but most of the time. I had to get, Lord, what did I love? Beef. Beef, I kept saying, was too expensive. Steak. Beef. Beef, not necessarily steak, but beef. I love beef. That's one thing I loved when I was young. Beef. Beef. I like this too. It's not expensive. I guess it's expensive overseas. I don't really know why. I guess because sending it over there, I saw somebody, I said spam do, spam. I said I haven't heard that in a long time. I said I should go and buy me some spam, which I did do. Well, I've been doing a lot of editing, and I think I should take you on my editing quest of all the editing I'm doing. And when I edit, I sometimes get lost. But I have to relearn because I haven't used Premiere Pro in a long time. I have to relearn it. Let's see what happens to the grits. I added the right amount of water, the right amount. Let me turn them down now. The right amount of water to them. And let me get my spam. Alrighty now. This is just spam and eggs. It's not spam made in a special way. This is one way we used to eat it. But one thing we never did was mix it with stuff. You can mix it with stuff. And when they cut it up, my mama had 6 kids. And when they cut it up, it was so everybody got a piece of it. Or at least 2 pieces. But I'm going to do something different with this spam too. I'm going to wrap that up. And I might put it in the refrigerator or freezer. But I am so happy you're here. I am so happy you're here. Like, subscribe, and tune in to my channel. I hope I'm influencing you for the good. And influence you, go get a can of spam. It's just $5. Feed it to your children because it can be a meal. Or add to a meal. Or to the crew. One of the happier moments in my life was my big sister. She was born in the 50s. Okay. So, make sure this eye's in. Let me start cooking this spam while this is cooking. Then I'm going to take this out and start to toast. My little oven I love. And I'll put some videos up, one or two. Because I noticed I haven't been up there because I've been editing, but I can't do that. I really can't do that. Did the editing and don't get online. Okay. And it's going to be a complete breakfast the way we used to eat it with toast. I forgot to make some jelly. But I'm going to make some jelly. I might take those bottles and try to can some strawberry jam. But it won't happen today. But I am going to do that. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to cook the Spam. And then after I cook the Spam, I'm going to cook some cheese and eggs. Yeah, and when my older sister used to cook, and my other mama cooked sometimes. Mama stopped cooking sometimes when in her 40s. She slowed down and stopped. So I cooked. Um, she slowed down cooking. I remember when we were young and we were all getting, I was just a little girl, and we would all get together in the kitchen and make stuff like beef liver. Uh, they had beef and pork liver. Really, they had pork liver on the market too. The stores are different. They're not like chicken feet. You can find chicken feet in some stores, but they had chicken feet, beef liver, calf liver, horse and rabbit. Um, they had rabbit. Yes, they did. You used to could go and get rabbit out of the freezer. My family didn't eat. My mama didn't. My uncle ate rabbit. Uncle Charlie. He raised rabbits and he ate them. You go there to look at them, but not to eat them. But yeah, my oldest sister cooking breakfast. And when I turned about 12 or 13, I started cooking. And I started cooking a lot in the kitchen. And I cooked cakes and cooked dinner. I think I cooked dinner as I got older. Because my older sister had a family and she was in and out the house because her and her husband sometimes were together. And sometimes they won't. So she was in and out of the house. This is a very quick meal. Spam. Oh my God. And, and after I got older, I don't remember my mama buying Spam. Yeah. After I got older, I don't remember my mama buying Spam. I don't remember her buying Spam. But I remember until I was like a teenager, I remember her buying a whole lot of mackerel. She bought cans and cans of mackerel. We would eat mackerel every day when I became a teenager. Mackerel, and more mackerel. And sometimes all we had to eat was mackerel, days of mackerel. My mama and my aunt was like that. Aunt Nina. I said, what is this? Bunch of mackerel. Oh, Lord. A bunch of mackerel. Okay. I got my toast cooking. And you really just heating Spam up because Spam is already done. When we were little, she went to a place called Miller Meats. And she would get, now the chicken wings was the cheapest thing, the most inexpensive things at Miller Meats. And she would buy the chicken backs. They had an outlet store. And she bought the chicken backs at Miller Meats. And she bought the chicken wings at Miller Meats. She made sure we ate. She kept a roof over our head. And she was overall a good mother. She was very sweet. She would help anybody. Okay. So I got my Spam. You know, I could make Hawaiian sweet and sour Spam maybe another day. And I have enough vegetables this time. So, because I don't have enough vegetables, I decided to do this. Yeah. Just gonna take some piece of it. A piece of piss, y'all. Mm-hmm. That's truly what we used to eat. So, let me get the eggs and cheese together. I don't need 3 pieces, but I got 3 pieces. So I'm getting ready to get the eggs and cheese together. Okay, let me eat this piece of Spam right here. So, here in peace. Mm-hmm. I used to, oh Lord, I'm cracked 2 eggs. Cracked. I used to, when I was younger, catch up on my eggs. And I forgot that we used to do that. My brother did. And I saw this, I was working for Miss Regina. And her brother did the same thing. And I forgot we used to do that when we was young. My brother loved eggs with ketchup. Of course, as he got older, his taste changed. And put a little pepper and salt in the eggs. Okay. I mean, I had my condiments and everything when I was in that store. And it only came to $187. $187. And I left one of my cards. Then I always split the payment up. I left one of my cars, 11 o'clock. I had to leave at school. I said, why don't you leave you too far? You too sleepy, get to the register. And can't find my cards. Then I changed first. I think I put it on the counter. Oh Lord! And then when I went back when I got a ride, and the ride said, "I'm not going that far." And I said I did want to stop at this store, but I just wanted to get meats here. Get like $20 or $50 worth of meats. End up buying everything there. So I got eggs and cheese, spam, and grits and toast. Okay, let me move this. And then what I'm gonna do is cover the spam and make it another meal. It can be another meal. I might freeze it to the next meal. Okay, so my toast is ready. A little bit too soon, but it's okay. Eggs are not gonna take that long. I need to put a little salt in them. I need to put a little salt in the eggs. Lord have mercy. I need to practice music. I got the Black Keys. I read the chapter 9. It was confusing at first. I looked at some people up there. I have to like. Only thing about watching people on TV instead of on a laptop is that the comment section. I don't know what kind of internet my niece got, but she could comment on things. Ooh, let this pan get too hot. I don't care. It'll be cool. The butter cools down, the margarine. I hope it don't turn brown. Let me lift it up and do it because I let it get too hot. Okay. Okay. The grits are already ready. Yeah, I was sitting up there sleeping, dreaming about my sister. And salt and pepper my eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and scramble them. Scramble them. Scramble them. Scramble them. I need to be exact on my words. Slurred speech. I think I ate a piece of cake yesterday. I shouldn't eat sweets. Not even once a week, really. I should only eat sugar when I cook sugar. Because I don't cook regular sugar. I need something that's going to disappear in my system. And not something that's going to stay there for a month. But I ate a piece of birthday cake. It was my nephew's birthday. So I ate a piece of his cake. Hey, what is cheese? It's melting. Oh my God. Now, I got this eye too high. This cheese isn't melting. Maybe I'll put it in two big pieces. It's all chunky. This stuff got to melt. I might put it in the microwave, but it has to melt. It might just be too cold. Yeah. But the eggs are done. And the cheese, I think I put it too chunky. Let it sit here for a few seconds. It's starting to melt. But the eggs are done. Well, I like my eggs hard scrambled. I like my whole eggs over medium. I don't like them up, sunny side up. I don't like them. Yeah, my daddy ate them sunny side up. But, you know, I like them over medium to over hard. All right, I'm almost finished this. The cheese is beginning to melt, and it's getting hard too. So I like them when they over medium to over hard. I don't like them sunny side up. My daddy eat his eggs sunny side up. That's how he prefer his eggs. You go in a restaurant, you're supposed to get your eggs the way you want them. Oh Lord, I was working as a waitress. I got to tell you this story. This lady came in there. It was at nighttime, and you know, cause the restaurant open 24 hours. Denny's was, and IHOP. This lady came in there. It was Denny's. And she called me to the table. She wanted her eggs over easy. I'm telling you. She wanted her eggs over easy. I was like, well, that lady sent me back and forth to that window 8 times. 8 times. And then finally her husband said, if you want your eggs, now I couldn't say nothing like that. Over easy, you have to go home and cook your eggs. Because you just take that. That was her husband. I couldn't say nothing like that to her. She was just sending me back and forth to the window. Saying they're not good. They're not over easy. They're not over easy. And she was saying that. She just kept saying that over and over again. My eggs are not right. 8 times. And well, I don't know. Oh, I'll probably heat up the grits. I gotta heat the grits up because they've been sitting there. Alrighty, let me not let this toast get like this. This toast is toasted. She sent me to, I'm going to make some cheese toast for you. Because we used to have cheese toast too. But I'm not doing a lot of cheese today. Cheese grits, cheese toast, cheese eggs. But we weren't allowed to use it like that, right? We did, but we weren't allowed to. She sent me back to that window 8 times. 8 times. And there it is. Spam and eggs and toast. This is a breakfast we ate early in the morning. The butter hasn't melted, but what I'm going to do is just put it in the microwave so it'll melt. This is what we used to eat in the morning. Grits, spam, eggs, and toast. Yeah. And she sent me back to that window 8 times. You hear me? 8 times. And finally her husband said that. And so she stopped sending me back to the window. But I used to work as a night waitress and an evening waitress and sometimes as a morning waitress. But mostly at night. I mostly worked at night and in the evening. When I worked around Jefferson Avenue, it was this cook, this chef that we had. And what the chef did was every time he was in the kitchen, they would come in there, they'd say, who's cooking? And they would see him and they would order nothing but steaks. His steaks never came back. They was good. Even his well done steaks never came back. They were all juicy. They got them cooked the way they wanted them to. It took a little bit more time, but he didn't go over the Denny's time. But your steak, your beef was cooked right. When he won't cooking, they ordered other things like hamburger and when he was cooking, the whole restaurant ordered steaks. And the 311, I came in there, everybody that came in there was ordering a steak. I was only when he's cooking. Thank you. This was just this was just a memory breakfast. You have a choice between chicken wings or pig feet. But I got enough chicken in my refrigerator to last me to the end of the month. So I had to get some beef. I got a little bit of beef. I'm gonna cut up some beef steaks and make some beef stew. I got some pork. I got some fish. So really, I don't need that much. But I just had to share with you a dish we used to eat as a child that my mom and my older sister used to cook. Spam. I was never the one to shop. I was never the one to shop. Oh Lord, I love working as a waitress. But it would have been better if I went that extra where I wanted to go. But I love working as a waitress too. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and all the people I met and talked to and say hello to, and people coming back in the restaurant. It was quite fun. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and tune in to my channel.